anything, it would be to keep things entertaining. So he did opt for Scizor. Yeah. It seems like he's just upkeeping with the whole bug infestation trope. And it is a great way to cover up ground, especially if he opts to go for the
To be fair, as long as Darkrai does not go into Bad Dreams Rising, it's pretty easy. The thing is that, like, you do have the movement infield phase. It's just annoying. It's not a fun matchup.
It is.
Like there's a difference between a bad matchup and an unfun match. Like you could be a good matchup, and it's just not fun to do.
Yeah. Looks like he's catching the Bad Dreams Rising here, just off of that one particular projectile. Does not phase Mewtater whatsoever.
Honestly, being able to move with the CA does help a lot, trying to get through a lot of these traps and whatnot, trying to get through some of these situations. But you have to play the game of Darkrai. But he just goes ahead, gets the aggression, pushes him out of the dual phase Bad Dreams Rising.
That is the best way, honestly, to respond to a Pokemon like Darkrai. Jin not at all phase, just
so he's keeping him in field phase attention. He wants him there.
Probably one of the most important things, like you said, is a Darkrai. Triggered the bear trap. Trying to push him back out into the projectile. Hoping to see him choke.
Jin still has the Rayquaza up the sleeve, and basically the Rayquaza hit at this point
was unnecessary.
Jin doesn't need support. Jin is a single man who needs no one else to support him.
No, he just needs his Pokemon and a good amount of grit.
However, he would not be here if it was not the support of somebody with McDarrett.
Oh.
If it wasn't McDarrett, we would not have Jin here today.
Yeah,
so,
that is true.
He does need the support of one singular man.
Special thanks to that one singular man for bringing in a bit more of the hype.
Yes. Thank you, McDarrett.
So like you said, no Bad Dreams Rising for Jin, but it seems like he doesn't matter.
I think it's a now.
Yep. Hasn't thrown the Magikarp yet.
Is this gonna catch? No, it is not.
It was very close though.
Well, it would have caught the clone, but he backed up with it. The Magikarp.
Very smart. Choking him out of that.
To be fair, he basically what Tater just did was press support to get out of dual phase. And I respect that.
That's honestly fair. And keeping him pinned against the wall without the Bad Dreams, probably the best option he could have gone for there. He does have a bit of range to go for burst. No opportunity.
But he has no sword here.
Yeah.
Now he's Mimikyu. God, that meaty claw, that you have to respect it. It's such a meaty projectile, and he deleted it.
And it eats through a lot of his projectiles that he only has 10 seconds to cover some ground. Not enough.
That attack is so meaty, and Scizor can just go, oh, did that connect? Looks just homing tap from like full screen from downtown, snipe it out.
I wonder if Jin will actually be able to adequately respond to that, whether it is with the side projectiles or just straight up going forward. It's actually a good response. I don't know if that's enough for the claw, though. Good Shadow Ball.
Jin wants to push this into dual phase. He wants to, I think Jin wants to be even here. Oh, is this going to push him out?
It might.
Woo!
And it triggers the Magikarp at the same time. Darkrai only needs so much
care. He doesn't care about being slow.
Might be enough.
Oh, he got out. He dipped.
Smart dive. But
Jin just went and just left.
Was able to eat up the side claw.
You're gonna put him in the fun. That's putting him in the House of Darkness, as he calls it. How's there is when you like put all the traps around him, and then like there's a ceiling net, there's the forward thing, back thing, clone. You're just like,
what do you do?
You can't press anything.
Yeah.
Ah, he did the burst, and Trip came down.
Very smart. But getting caught by the claw right there. 13 seconds to go to pull off something.
Mewtater has to play very aggressively here, but to be fair right now, Mewtater can play very defensively. Look at the HP differential here. Jin has to be the one to approach him. Jin has to go for something on this.
Good job with the burst, but it's not enough chip damage to help him out. Has to go forward.
That's unfortunate. Point blank is, I think, yeah, the point blank non-enhanced burst is actually unsafe.
It might
I think it is. I know if you're in BDR, it's fine.
It probably would be the safest option at that point.
Because that seems, I don't recall. It's been a long time. I just know that like non-BDR burst was eh.
It was
I think
a bit
that
more
might have been
risky, I guess.
I think it might be just the end lag of it.
His only option would have been some kind of a CADC projectile, which he wasn't able to trigger in time. Throwing those projectiles, hoping to get rid of the claw. Good job there.
But good job from Mewtater for adapting to the strategy and basically playing. He's basically trying to weave in and out, trying to get the connections that he can, just like that. He's going to enforce the face shift. Like, Darkrai is a character that you don't, if they're in BDR, you don't want to go for the reset like 9 times out of 10. You want to basically get them out of BDR, because in BDR, they're so good. The attack that he has is ridiculous, the traps he can set up is ridiculous. And if you just get him out of BDR, you're just like, whatever.
That was actually a very unique combo there. Probably unintended.
But net! Ooh, I don't know if he expected him to just go right to the uppercut afterwards.
Yeah.
But doing so allowed Mewtater to phase out.
Definitely was indeed the meatiest grab. Enough to set him here on match point. Mimikyu probably might be the better option here, as you'd get caught in some form of a combo with Rayquaza. It was interesting the fact he decided to shove him back as Mewtater was getting caught by all those projectiles. Just barely caught that second overhead. Hitting on a lot of damage. That grab should kill. Oh, comes very close though. Oh, he's gonna opt for just the max Rayquaza, which is a one-time use only Pokemon. If there's no reason to, then he won't. The most interesting thing about all these projectiles is that Darkrai can actually draw back a little bit and still put himself in a safe enough position to eventually reach the point where he is with Bad Dreams Rising.
We have the burst from Peter. I think he just wants to get like a hit. He does not want to be here anymore. Oh, the 8x! I think the first time I think we saw the 8x like this set, actually. Now Jin going to burst himself, but Mewtater still has Magic up on deck.
And now it's just a question of if Jin can retain some level of patience. Seems like he had to take that risk there.
That's going to do a lot of shit.
It will.
Or just hit him.
Yeah.
You know, that's better than chip.
Very true.
Mewtater basically, Mewtater can't lose an exchange. Like that. That's losing an exchange. Mewtater can't do that.
He made an honest-to-goodness attempt, hoping that possibly he could have caught Jin slipping there, but turns out since that wasn't the case, at least we have a game 3 between these two. It seems that Jin is adapting to the fact that those claws, especially when it's from the side, even overhead, it's something he can actually at least consume at once before ending up throwing out something else that would put Mewtater at a bit of a disadvantage.
I don't know if Tater's going to switch, because Tater did lose. He has the option of switching the character.
He could end up switching possibly just support, possibly just the skill set.
We'll see. We'll see what he picks.
I'm going to be that crazy individual that hopes for some level of a wild card, something that Jin may not entirely expect, but it might just be enough to
No, he's
throw.
still a Scizor. Okay.
You wouldn't even be able to tell if support or skill set got changed until we get into the thick of the game. Everything stays entirely the same.
Everything's the same. I think he just wanted a breather going back to a set. Or maybe he changed Sheer Skill. Who knows?
It's possible. but even making that slight adjustment could make all the difference, especially since this is such a make it or break it moment.
Oh, but without being in DDR, that combo does absolutely nothing. It really doesn't combo. Look at those traps.
Tried to go underhand, but it did not work. Now he's stuck on the wall. What a response from Jin, actually reversing the court, so that way Mewtater's now stuck, but...
Yeah, but now Mewtater got a connection, and now he can face Mewtater can just face him. Which is what he wants.
That'll definitely be worth more than just a quick change within the spacing.
Oh, wow. He just straight up a punch, no conversion?
Couldn't even catch that little projectile that was hanging out in the back.
Oh, but Jin's still alive on a prayer. He's there.
Now, one of two things could happen. He could throw for the synergy.
Yeah, but now he has burst, which is actually really important. Now he can actually live for the exchange.
15 seconds to go. See if he could possibly bait Mewtater out to do something. What a smart response, actually slowing his speed down. Now Mewtater just drawing back.
Very, very careful, because if Mewtater's able to get...
Oh, going forward was a mistake there. Oh,
I was going to say, there's actually a lot of care here, because if Tater was allowed to build synergy, and if it came down to the wire, Tater could pop burst and would have more HP than Jin.
So Jin was possibly looking to see if he could get rid of that, right?
Jin basically had to force something out, or rather, play in a situation where Mewtater can't build synergy, including the things like the little gems on the ground. Like both those things that like Tater was close enough to burst to just get it at, like from either some whiffed attacks and the little gems on the ground, just from that alone. Oh my goodness gracious!
Honestly, it does beg the question.
Jin just got bullied out of. Jin is just. There is no breathing room.
Nothing can be done here. This JY might be exactly the anime comeback he needs. Bad Dreams Rising coming through, a little bit of
But
gray
unfortunately,
health.
look, like Jin is at such low health he can barely lose an exchange here. Like anything, including bullet punch.
Yeah,